Your Wildest Dreams, the Moody Blues. Let's play through all the different sections of the song right up front. Afterwards, I'll go back through, give a little more explanation, a little more guidance into what I'm doing. Please hit that subscription button, help out the channel, be greatly appreciated. I've got a bunch of videos coming out and you don't want to miss it. All right, let's do Your Wildest Dreams by the Moody Blues. Okay, we get this cool kind of dream sequence intro thing happening here. Kind of two things going on. We can do the chords and we can do the little synth line that's happening there. For the chords, this is all kind of a loose time feel to it, you know, pretty spread out, pretty loose. Kick off with a big G chord here. Okay, to an E minor, B minor, C, back to G, a D7, to G. We get the little synth line happening over the top. Start here with the open G, open B, 3 to open E, open B to 3, open B, open G, 2 on the E to open E. Come all the way up here to 12D, hit it, give it a slow slide out to open D. Okay, we We go open B, 3G, open B to 1B. Finish with 4D, 2G, open G. Then do a big slide up to the high G note on the 15 of the E. All right, now we get into the second intro. You know, when all the instruments are in, we're getting into the song now. Basically, we're going to go through the first part of what would be the verse progression. Just go through that a couple times. And this section here is also what's happening at the outro, and it just repeats until the fade out. All right, so it's just going to be a measure of G, okay, to a C for 2 measures, and then a measure of D. Okay, and we just go through that a couple times at the start and repeat it at the end. The verse gets going. We just do that initial intro section twice, the G, C to D. And then after that, we drop down to this section where we go between an F for a measure and a C for a measure. Do that a couple times. All right, and then we wrap it up with something close to the start. You know, we do the G, a couple measures of C, and just a little difference, finish on a final measure of D7. All right, and just as a little buffer there, we would do the intro section one more time, just before getting into it again. Now the second verse comes along, everything stays the same, but when we get to the very end, instead of repeating the start, the G, 2 measures of C, and a measure of D, as we did in the first verse, we kind of do these 2 measures with the last is a split measure. It's just kind of a quick little turnaround thing to get us into the bridge section. All right, so instead of that G, C, C, D, it's a measure of G, then we do a couple counts of C, couple counts of G. Okay, it's just a quick little switch to get us into the next section. And a special note, this is also the progression that's happening during the interlude section where there's that big vocal interlude happening. You just go through this progression here. Bridge section happens a couple times through the song here. Starts kind of similar. We do the G for a measure. Okay, now we go to a C, and I do this shape here, the bar chord shape, because it helps with the following stuff. So 3 on the A with the 5 on the D, G, B, that style. Okay, start the third measure with that same C, but now we're going to kind of move it around. We come on up to the D, just 2 frets up with the same shape. And now we add an 8 on the B for a D suspended 4. And then we just take it back down. Come back to the regular D, down to the C, and then finish on a B minor. Okay, so it's this kind of fun little shifting up and then back down. Alright, we'd go through that initial 4 measures twice, and then finish with a measure of G, and then just do 2 measures of the D7. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.